Well, hello, welcome to day 3. We just left Gooch Mountain Shelter and rained all night, so everything's pretty dry. Just our tents are a little wet, so today set them up and get them dried out a little bit. So the plan today is to go about 8.2 miles to Lance Creek. Maybe. So Jared Gap is right on the other side of Lance Creek, and we have bear bags, not a bear vault. So to camp between Jared Gap and Neil Gap, you have to have a bear vault. We don't, and most people out here don't. So it's pretty, not real crowded, but I mean, there's a lot of people at the shelter last night, and everybody is planning to go to Lance Creek today, like us, and tent up there. Problem is, Lance Creek only has 6 campsites. So, noticed already this morning, there's a bunch of guys left early, because as they were saying last night, it looks like tomorrow's a race, but we ain't racing. So we got a plan to stop about a mile short. There's 2 water sources. If we see some campsites, might just hold up there. And then tomorrow we'll be at Mountain Crossing. That's at Neil Gap. And then from there on, you don't need a bear canister. So tomorrow's actually our resupply at Mountain Crossing. That's about 8 miles from, just under 8 from Lance Creek Campground. So the other big thing here in about a mile is the Trail Magic we talked about. It's a church group. They do this every year, and they were up here at the shelter last night handing out apples, letting everybody know they're having a big breakfast in the morning. And so here we go. Coffee, scrambled eggs, and bacon. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Oh hell, it's our first trail. I smell it. I can smell it. Gooch Gap, our first Trail Magic. Oh man, you can't smell it on the video, but
I haven't seen
I do.
cars since we left.
Yeah, it's a lot of cars. Look at everybody under the tent.
I think there's a lot of rides home.
There's Toothless right there. Look at him.
Toothless.
Trail Magic was awesome today, but I don't know if you can beat something like this. That's a beautiful view. Huh. Beautiful view up here. This is what we do on lookout points like this. Everybody stops for a picture. And we don't have a sassafras mountain today. That doesn't mean we're not going up. But you know what? When you get views like this up here, it's all worth it. Freaking beautiful. All right, coming up the Woody Gap, I see a tent. It might be, so today was first Trail Magic, and now we get 2 in one day. This is a good day, I think. Yep, Woody Gap. This is the first hard road we passed too. There we go. We thought there was some. You were waving like you knew us. So our second Trail Magic for today, craziness. So the lady in the orange hat, TC, I followed her last year through hiking. of all things on her vlog. So that's 2 people now I've met that I seen on vlogs last year. Just past Woody Gap, up this little bump, and that's the view we got. That's beautiful. The sun out there. Wow. Well, must be something to look at, or we wouldn't have stopped. That or food.
Yes.
I don't see food. Holy crap. You don't get this sitting in the living room. All right, so we passed Lance Creek campground because they were full. We're heading closer to Neal Gap, which is good. It was up a big hill, and we were hoping to find someplace flat where we could just stealth camp. But it's got a pretty good angle there, and it hasn't worked. And we've already come half a mile from Lance Creek, which was the water source. So I thought I was going to walk back and fill up water once we found wherever. But we lucked out, and we got a nice stream right here. That might not look like much to you people with faucets, but for us, we're just gonna, I got a 3-liter water bottle, and I can carry 2 other liters. We're all gonna do the same, and then we can keep going, because every mile we do today is less we got to do tomorrow. But we do want to get set up so our tents can dry out. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. All right, so we're about a mile north of Lance Creek. Finally found us a spot. Not too bad, I don't think. It gives us a chance to air our stuff out, because it's definitely wet. But it's a nice view from up here. We got Odie, me and Hootie joined up with us here. And you can't beat that. And then, yeah, I just got a little water, hoping that wind helps air it out a little bit. And I can put my sleeping mat in it.
Oh, you gonna try to throw yours? Yeah. I don't know why I got this out there. It's just gonna all hang off yours.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's real good. That's real good. Proud of it.
That's pretty. How are you doing over here?
Dang.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I had to get my pinky, right?
Oh.
So for what? For when I release.
I better watch out.
Ooh, almost. That it too much of a...
Go ahead, Hootie. You're up. You got plenty. Watch your head. All right. Well, now I'm the biggest failure. Maybe we need a smaller tree.
Perfect. There you go, you're out. Where'd it go? You made it over. I think you made it over something. Sun's in my eyes.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's going to do it right there. Woohoo!
Persistence wins the day.
It took some time, and thank goodness Odie had 100 feet of rope. And we got brains over here, but we got it up there. And we'll see what happens in the morning. All right, I'm going to do a wrap up of day 3. But I just wanted to start with that view from our campsite right here. you can't beat that. That's beautiful out there. Sun's gonna go over here. We're hoping to see a good sunset. Got a little fire going, and I'll explain where we are. So today we started at Gooch Mountain Shelter. We were going to Lands Creek, and that was what, 8.2 miles. So when we got to Lands Creek, they were full because there's only so many campsites, and so we went about a mile further, and we're stealth camping here, just north of Lands Creek, about a mile. The good news is tomorrow that'll knock a mile off our time to get to Neal's Gap. We're ultimately going about a mile past that to camp, but right now Neal's getting over Blood Mountain, going to Neal's Gap, and Mountain Crossing is way up there on our list, so we got to do that first. So today we did 9.2 miles, so we are at AT, the path, we're at 25 miles, so that's a pretty big accomplishment. 25 miles, come on. And quite a few hills getting here. Some great things happened today. We had 2 trail magics, really 3, because Woody Gap had 2 guys set up, which was awesome. I met 2 people that I follow on YouTube, didn't just out of nowhere, you know, Stan the Man and TC. You know, I walked up to Trail Magic, I was like, I know you, and I followed her through hike last year, which was cool. So I got to see them, and then out of craziness, 2 people that actually follow this channel, one being Reset, and I don't recall the other's name, but one had said, you know, how are your knees doing, knowing that I had knee replacements, and the other one, it could have been Reset second time, talked about my exercise video and how it didn't really help her because she sat on the couch watching it, and we talked about that for a minute, but it was cool. So it's pretty neat to meet people that actually follow the channel. I like that. Hey, my blood sugar. So, you know, last night when I closed out, I didn't have my evening blood sugar because it was so early in the day. My evening blood sugar was 101 before dinner, which is awesome. My morning blood sugar this morning was 100. Then I had a problem, well, a mistake. So at one of the trail magics, you know, somebody said, hey man, you need to go over there, they have some great ginger tea. And so I went over and had some hot tea, which was, I mean, it was delicious too. So I drank it, went back to get another cup, and I asked the guy, then I seen the guy that had made it, and found out it had ginger tea and some other things, but it had honey in it. And I thought, honey is not on my approved list. So about an hour, not quite an hour after that, then I ate lunch then too, but I was 164 with my blood sugar. Now, the good news with honey for me, honey works quick on my body and then it's gone. And so my evening meal here before the meal, I was down to 94. So my numbers are really straightening out. I want to be rated 100. You know, 90 to 110 is kind of my goal. And other than lunch today, you know, I kind of achieved that. So it was a good day, man. We had great fun hiking. It's beautiful weather. It is going to get down to under 30 tonight, I think. But we're ready for that. So tomorrow we go to Neal's Gap. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate everybody out there, you know, sending comments. It just keeps me motivated, keeps me going. So thanks everybody.